economists are generally concerned with much more than just money, national income and interest rates. So in trying to understand the effectiveness of a policy, economists are concerned with capturing all the benefits and costs associated with that policy. So whilst they may be interested in money considerations like a change in wages, they're also concerned with non-monetary issues like the impact on workers' health and well-being. Of course, in order to weigh up all the costs and benefits here, economists often try to express these non-money factors in monetary terms. In discussing economic issues in relation to the problem of antibiotic resistance, it's useful to introduce the concept of an externality. An externality is basically a byproduct of consumption or production in one part of the economy, which has impacts that might be good or bad on other parts of the economy. These externalities arise when decisions about production or consumption are made that don't take into account the full costs and benefits of the associated action. A good example of an externality is pollution. So if a firm creates pollution in the course of producing its output, but doesn't face a charge for that pollution, reflecting its full cost on wider society, then the firm will tend to overproduce output and inflict excessive pollution on society. In the case of antibiotic resistance, an externality arises if decisions made about when to use an antibiotic don't take into account the effect this use will have on the future viability of the drug. So if the antibiotic is used too cheaply, there will be an associated overuse of the drug which will result in the drug having a suboptimal life, becoming ineffective too soon. The problem the research team proposed to help resolve is that of the overuse of antibiotics due to imperfect information. So that's to say, because doctors can't always observe when a patient is suffering from a condition that can be treated using the antibiotics from one that can't, antibiotics are potentially being used when they have no value. They're being used too cheaply. This excessive use has potentially important externalities in terms of shortening the effective life of the antibiotic. To get an idea how big a problem this is, recent work published in the journal Science suggests that tackling the problem of antibiotic resistance globally could cost as much as £4 billion per year. So if it could be shown that this issue of imperfect information is leading to a significant overuse of antibiotics, then the development of a cost-effective way of revealing this information has the potential to make a substantial contribution to the problem of antibiotic resistance.